If they allowed Chris to be as big as he wanted to be, I think people would see that this is wrong.
As a ex-professional boxer, I can tell you that it's not very good walking into a ring when you're floating around with a load of liquid in you. You know, you've got to be ready to box, and anything over 10 pounds, I believe, is too much. And our doctors believe that as well, and they're important. They're more important than anybody else thinks. So it's all been agreed. Everybody's happy with it.
Chris struggles at this stage. He's 36. Him coming down to 160 pounds. I mean, cutting weight for any fighter is tough. But at 36, cutting weight to 160 pounds is very, very tough. It's not going to be easy for him to do. What you then want him to do, or at least allow him to be able to do, is then put on as much weight as possible. So if you've now struggled to make 160, okay, rehydrate to whatever you want because you've now depleted your body of everything. And I think the issue Chris Sr. has is that isn't being allowed or afforded to his son. They've put this £10 cap. I think that's the issue that Chris has. Yes, Robert Smith is correct, but allow him to go beyond the 170. Allow him to go to wherever he wants to go to. Mm-hmm. And if it is excess luggage, so be it.
It's his
luggage to carry, exactly. Realistically, one's a 147 guy, a welterweight, one's a middleweight. How are we going to make this fight fair? Even on the night, you could see the size difference between Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr. Chris is so much bigger. So the only way you could do this is by saying, Chris, okay, you can't be super big. There has to be a limit on it. If they allowed Chris to be as big as he wanted to be, I think people would see that this is wrong.